Good morning. Today is Tuesday, I think it is. Today is the day, I know this, that I'm moving over to Korea from Japan. So I have about a half day here. So from my calculations, I need to leave Tokyo City Center by about noon, 12:15, 12:30 at the latest. I'm going to walk a little bit further because there's a Tokyo Metropolitan subway station that is about a 6-minute walk from the hotel versus the the Toei subway that is like literally around the corner, so like 2 minutes. So I'm going to walk there, buy the day pass that is the Tokyo Metropolitan subway pass and the daily pass for the Toei that I'm also probably not pronouncing correctly, subway. So those are like two of the systems. I have not stepped foot on a JR property yet, so I can't tell you about those, but I'm probably going to buy the 24-hour pass because what I'm planning on doing is actually, maybe I'm not. No, I'm going to still do it because my plan is to actually take the Asakusa line, like the Toei subway line. I'm going with that, TOEI, subway line from here to Narita Airport, and it should be 1 hour and 13 minutes, and it's about 1,400 yen. So with the pass, I think, because I've done my Googling, I don't know if my Googling is right because some of the information is very outdated in English, so I'll try to write a blog post. For a while, my friend was saying that my blog is the only thing that comes up when she was researching Kyoto restaurants and things, so maybe it'll be good to like jumpstart the blogging. In terms of that, it's like 800 yen for the entire day worth of access on both of the subway lines. So part of the other challenge is I need to check out of here by 10. So what I think I'm going to do is check out when I leave my luggage here because they said they could hold it for me for a couple of hours, and then go for my, little bit of a sightseeing. What I think I'm going to do is go from here to go to like Tokyo Station and then also the Imperial Palace, walk around a little bit, and then it should be about 10:30 or 11, and by that time I'm going to head back to Nihombashi, and then there's like a department store there. It's like the oldest department store I think in Japan. Fact check me on that, but when I did some research, it's the department store that opens the earliest. But that being said, if I find that some of the department stores around Tokyo Station are open earlier, I might just head in there, because what I think I'm going to do is do like a light lunch early for like kind of a brunch, I guess, food court wise, and then head to the airport, and then I have lounge access and I'll probably like walk around a little bit. I'm actually quite hungry right now, but I kind of want to get an onigiri, so I will maybe do that. I don't think I really want to eat sugary popcorn right now, but it does sound like it's gonna be nice. Rock salt caramel popcorn. So I'll do a taste test later when I get to Korea probably. So that's the plan right now, and I'll try to let you know if my scheming for the subway works. Because if so, it saves a lot of money. Because I had also considered taking the bus from Tokyo Station. I think it's like 1,500 yen, and it takes 1 hour and 3 minutes according to Google Map to get from Tokyo Station to the airport. And like you don't have to carry your luggages because they put it under the luggages. They put it underneath the bus for you. So I did consider doing that, but then I'd have to haul my stuff to the station and carry it around. Also, I slept like. Okay, I also think that those pillows were also contributing to it. So the mattress wasn't the problem. The pillows are super duper hard, and like they kept like making me, I don't know, and not great. So then the way I slept was with it over my face, and now I have, because I'm old and I don't got collagen no more, I got wrinkles all over my face. So it's indentations, not wrinkles. I'm going to just finish packing up. I'm basically packed fully. Thing that I was sent for oh, that was the other thing, exciting thing, because I couldn't sleep, but it was like regular time in the US, and I have a VPN on my phone, and influencer was dropping so much stuff, so I claimed like 3 or 4 items, and I got the most expensive thing I've ever gotten before. So hopefully that comes, because I want to review it because it sounds very interesting. So, spoiler on that, it is going to be, there's a new release from L'Oreal. It's the Professional Infinity Pro, I think is what it's called, because I have like the oldest hair dryer. I'm not embarrassed. I keep really good care of all my stuff. The hair dryer I have was like the $9.99 special from Target from Conair. It works great, but I also have like no need for like anything fancy, but I've had that since high school, and it is probably nearing 20 years old at this point. So it'll be cool to have like a brand new sort of tech to try out. I am still waiting on an espresso machine. I want that to come as a claim now. I also got a doormat and something else. So It was a mixed bag. Anyway, I'll take you along with me today and I'll show you the Narita Airport process, the Incheon Airport process. Oh, that was the other thing. I'm flying into Incheon and not Gimpo, so I'll try to show you that as well. It should be hopefully a little bit less chaotic than if I fly in from America, because when I fly in from America, I arrive at like 5 a.m., but it's like with all the other jumbo jets from all around the world, and customs takes forever. So we'll see if I arrive like at about 6 p.m. what it's like. I'm charging my electronics, so that should be good to go. And part of me is also like, well, maybe I should go to like the shrine I was gonna go to yesterday. I was gonna go to the Meiji shrine because it's right by Harajuku, but honestly I didn't feel very good yesterday suddenly, so I had to come back to the hotel. I think my body was just like tired, so yeah, I didn't go there. I have been there in the past. It is a pretty good one. It's a somewhat controversial shrine though, because they actually have like the remains of some war criminals in it from my research from when I was here in 2014, but it is a nice shrine. Just know that going into it and stuff like that. But I also considered going to Tsukiji Market, and I went last time I was here like 10 years ago, and it's changed since then, because I went when it was at the old place, and it had actually, I think the week after I was there is when they switched it over to the new location. And honestly, after Harajuku yesterday, I'm kind of scared. Also, this clip is so long for an intro, but I'm kind of scared about being in the many people. It was just so crowded, and it was like foreigners, including myself, from all over the world. That's like the breeding grounds for like a next superbug. So I also need to find, I had put all of my receipts somewhere except for this one, but I need to find it because I think I put them in my my roller bag, because I was like, okay, if customs stops me, I have my receipts in here. For customs, for things that you got like your cash back for like tax-free shopping, you need to produce your receipt. So I just only did tax-free shopping one time, and that was for Uniqlo, so I have to find that receipt. I know you're sitting on the edge of your seats, and it's no surprise to anyone, I've changed my plans. So just to reduce my anxiety about train delays, and I know everybody's like, oh, they're never delayed in Japan. They've been delayed in Japan. So I'm going to probably just stick on the regular subway, not the Metropolitan subway. And I think I'm going to change my plan because I don't think I'm going to go to the Imperial Palace. So I don't know if I told you, but I've actually been there before as well for my last trip. And I've only been here one time. So if I say at any time I've been to someplace already, it's because I went 10 years ago. Basically, I went on New Year's Day. And New Year's Day is one of the only days of the year where the emperor greets people. So I went with my friend from college. She and I went, and we were greeted by the emperor and the empress. His wife, but it was kind of a great experience. My friend had never been to that before and never actually saw the emperor except for on TV, and she was like, why does it take a foreigner to bring me here? Anyway, so I've done that, and I don't think it's gonna top that experience if I go on a walking tour, walk myself around. Same with the Sensoji temple. I don't think walking around, and I think it's gonna cause me anxiety if I try to go. I am staying in the area next time, so I'll have plenty of opportunity to go there. I think that is one of the downsides of this hotel, apart from the air conditioning being very hot right now and not working. So can't even call it air conditioning, it's just air. Stagnant air. It's not really centrally located in places to walk around. I can easily get places on the subway within like 15 to 20 minutes, but when I'm staying next time, it's going to be closer to like walking around and doing stuff. So anyway, did I tell you that I think I'm going to go to Akihabara, which is like the geek area? I'm not being offensive, I hope, but I think that's what they call themselves. People who like anime and stuff. Not my scene, but I looked and there's like a Don Quijote open, and then there's also like a Bic Camera, and I've been wanting to go to Bic Camera, and apparently onigiri is not a breakfast thing. It's apparently a lunch thing because places don't open until like 11:30. I would have thought it would have been such a great ball of energy, literally, that you can just grab and go for breakfast in the morning on your commute, but I am wrong. So I think I just don't understand operating hours. So Mr. Donut, which I think is a Minnesota company originally, and I think it's only in Japan, to be honest. But where is I going with this? Oh, so I thought Mr. Donut would be open already. It's not, because there's one in Akihabara. So actually, I think now I'm just going to hang out in Akihabara and then come back here, because I probably won't go when I come back. And Bic Camera opens at 10. Don Quixote is already open. and a lot of the restaurants and stuff open at 10:30 or 11, so I'll see what I can find. Also, a lot of cafes are closed as well until like 10, which I also don't fully understand. Oh my god, it's so much cooler in the hallway by like, I reckon 15 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So that was a train full of commuters, so I'm a little sweaty. And then there were so many people streaming onto the escalator, I walked up like 5 flights of stairs. See, I'm crossing this little river here, but now I'm in Akihabara almost. There's a large gambling's place. Another huge queue of men back there. I don't know what it is. Game? I don't know. They all look like they're going to work, but they're all like in a huge ass queue. Definitely the Don Quijote is in that queue, so I'm gonna have to go fight my way through, but it is open right now. Okay, so I made it in. There was like the smallest gap. That's how I missed it in the beginning. Plus they don't play the music, and the penguin's a little small on the top. So let me show you the floor map. Looks like AKB48 is back, but on the top floor. I was looking at buying these serums. My friend was saying I should get these, but now they have like special edition Pokemon ones. It is $1,600, in the States is $15. They also mark if it's a popular product. There's some of the special Kit Kats, but not too many. The prices is quite good. I think I might buy stuff here. In my big carrier, I don't have much stuff, so I think I might try to put stuff in there. I think I'm gonna try these cooling gel eye masks because they sound kind of nice for when my eyes are really sensitive. I actually think I need these for Korea because I saw somebody post on Facebook that the mosquitoes are real bad. So I'll actually just buy the neurotoxin from Korea. BTS is very loud, but I think this is the most famous one, but I think I need that one more. It's for gaping pores, which is what I have. Better deal on this when I got it at that drugstore. Okay, I reckon I'm at like 50 now, 5,000. Price here, so I'm gonna buy them. I need to find the ones that are anti-scent, or non-scented. I think that these ones are non-scented. I think this means no. That means no, so no fragrance. Tax back. This is more expensive than what I bought yesterday at Daiso. It's the same exact product because the base is $130 and I paid $100. Peach one, which is my favorite, I did grab 2. Oh, I don't think I actually want these actually. I was gonna say I grabbed the grape ones. I'm feeling like pressure of consumerism. Wondering why it smelled like sweet potatoes. Do I buy the potato themed, the chips themed, or the potato sticks themed band-aids? Maybe later when I come back next week. I'm gonna see if I can locate some Pokemon cards, the Japanese ones, and I'm gonna try to find them in Korea too for my cousin's kids for Christmas. This is chaotic and stressful. Okay, there's an entire section, but they're very expensive. I'm sure somebody knows what all these mean. I can't find trading cards. There's like clothing too, a lot of stuff, too much stuff. Found it. You have to bring these to the cashier and they'll pull them out of the big box. So now I need to figure out which ones to get so kids don't fight over them. I don't think I'm gonna invest in the 500 yen one. Sorry, kids. My turn to ask a French person if they speak English, and then I asked them to help me with Pokemon cards, but they had no idea. I also asked my friend. None of us know how to play this. So I just grabbed 3 random ones, and hopefully there will be not just a bunch of XP boosters. I don't know how it works, but I assume some of them are like throwaway cards. Luggage section, there were some luggage stores by my hotel that were like $30-ish. They also have like expanding tote bags for carry-on. It's very interesting how they market their vapes. It's petite shisha. Okay, they have limited edition ones that are more expensive, but I'm just basic. I'm like, now do I buy more than 12 because I'm shipping it home anyway? But they also have the leg patches. But I don't use plastic chopsticks. Gonna slice a banana. Okay, 5,000 yen is about $30. So I'm also not breaking the bank right now either. Actually a really good price. I was gonna buy that camera, but then went with my actual camera before I went on my Europe trip, but it's a pretty good price. I believe these are little prize bath bombs with little things on the inside. You could even get one with onigiri. Still sad that I can't get that, but I bought a lot and it was only $62. I was very efficient. It's 10:20, which means that I'm right on schedule. I'm gonna go look at big camera, but I did buy more than I thought I was going to, but also I forgot that you have to keep it in this bag, so I'm going to have to strategically think about how to do it because you can't open the bag. And I have liquids, but you're also supposed to have it for them to check it. So I don't know how you're supposed to do that logistically. So I will Google it when I get back to the hotel or when I sit down to eat. But let's see, there's so much games and anime stuff here. I'm out of my element. Nobody I know knows anything about this stuff except for my cousin's kids, but I can't text them. Also, it's much cooler right now than it was when I came here, but I'm also in the shade, so it might be helpful. Okay, so this is the big camera. I'm trying to see if they have things for my Sony, and then also they obviously have like skincare and stuff too, but I definitely got a better price. Oh, I forgot. The Nivea in Asia is really good, but I definitely got a better price at, what's it called, Don Quijote. Oh, this is good too. I forgot about it. Apple Watch accessories. Watch faces with a screen protector. That might actually be nice. It's more expensive at Donki. That is what I fully get for being like, I feel pressure to buy. But then a lot of the things I did buy are significantly cheaper there, so I guess it evens out eventually. Cheaper too. I forgot to go back for the baby feet, but next time when I come back. Actually, the ones that I've been buying at, what's it called? TJ Maxx for like $5, they work just as well. But they don't come off all in one sheet, which is why the baby feet is nice. But I mean, my feet peel. Okay, I don't think this is a very good price. I think I usually, I was gonna say, I think I usually see it for like $4.80 or $4.90. So this one's a good price. This must be new. I mean, it's BTS. Oh, medicated white clay. This is like the original one. I do like it, but I don't need a face wash right now. They knew I was American. So here they actually give an extra 5% off if you have Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. It just said it on the thing. So you get the tax free, so 10%. Plus you get 5% off if you use those credit cards. These TVs are huge. The DJI. This one is the new one. With the screen that flips. It's really nice. And then this is the one I have. The Pocket 2 is what I have. That's actually a really good price. There's a new version of the camera I just bought. It's coming out on the 20th. It was a pre-order, I guess, started on August 2nd. Busier. The streets are fuller now. So I think I'm gonna have Q-Cuts for lunch. I found a place that has a set meal for $1,300. And that's a little bit more than I was planning on eating for lunch, but I figured that while I'm here, I should take advantage of it because I can't get that as easily back in the States. The sunlight is really nice today though. I am on time, so it's 11:30 now. I'm gonna hop back on the train, go back to my hotel, grab my luggage, and head to the airport. So I'm like actually on schedule. I don't think I'm made for a mid-afternoon flight. I'm like actually feeling very chaotic because I feel like I'm really late for everything. And I know I'm just gonna like show up and be sitting for like an hour and a half. I cannot use this subway pass to go to an airport, so I wasted money today. Seemed like maybe I'll get a discount on it. So basically the Asakusa line of the subway changes into a different company's line to go to the airport, which is why I was saying, that's why Google Maps said I could stay on the same train. It's the same line. It's because it changes once it gets outside of Tokyo. So we'll see. I'll let you know in case you also make the plan. But I do think that this was worth getting. I still got more rides out of it than, you know, the value, because each ride is like 200 and something yen. I did finally come out of the exit that I've always intended to come out of. Picking up my luggage was easy. You know, I'm heading to the train station. I asked the station master and she said that I could pay the change fee once I get to the Skytree station, which is where the change happens. I have 1,200 yen that I have to pay, so it's not bad. Okay, so the thing that printed out second, not the original card, is the thing I was supposed to put in the ticket. So it's all settled. That was pretty simple. Now I have to find my suitcase, which should be at the south side, over there. Okay, I figured it out. It's by the departures counters, so I'm gonna go find that. Also, if you really missed out. There's a bunch of capsules you can buy. Okay, I'm on Asiana, so gotta find the desk. Go to the 4th floor. By the way, on the check-in for time, it took like almost exactly an hour and 2 minutes to get here. And there was a kid that was screaming literally the entire time, and the mom did nothing, and she was so oblivious. She should have taken the kid out at every station to get it calmed down. It was terrible. My Asiana check-in counter is H, and then the transport company is like past K. So at least it's like similar area. So again, this is J. This is the baggage pickup. Okay, that was really easy, really quick. There's like 2 things they give you. One's a receipt, one's a claims form. So you just show them that, then you check that your luggage has arrived okay. And yeah, I'm sitting here now. I'm gonna repack because I don't want to carry as much stuff as I have. And then also I gotta put my things I just bought this morning in my other suitcase. Okay, on the way to immigration now. Got through first round of security. Okay, it's like 2:07. I got in right around when I was planning on it. I'm gonna try to find the lounge to relax a little bit. Okay, so the lounge is next to gate 26. So I'm gonna look there. There's a lot of people duty-free shopping. Zip Air flight to LA leaving very shortly, but I'm going to the, what's it called? The lounge or somewhere. Okay, I can stay here until 4:15. My flight leaves at 4 anyway. There's no bathroom in here, so it stinks. This is the Noah lounge, by the way. This is the lounge I'm in, by the way. As an update, I made myself throw up because I was not feeling good. I thought I was hungry. It was not hunger. It was, in fact, I think that sushi was not so good. So that's where we are. I'm gonna go brush my teeth. Gonna get on that flight. Gonna make it to the Airbnb. Gonna pass out. Okay, I feel better. I threw up one more time just for safe measure. The line that's next to me is for 7-Eleven, and it's crazy. It snakes away around the entire outside and the inside. But yeah, at this point it's mind over matter. I just have to make it to my Airbnb. I really thought I was hungry. I was like, there's no way I'm hungry, but no. And then I felt really uncomfortable, and then I started getting hot, and then I was like, oh my god, I have to go now. So it was sucky that there was no bathroom in the lounge, because it's a similar scenario to in Germany where I was so uncomfortable. I just had to like force it to happen because I'm not a throwing up person. Customs was really quick. Everybody else was from Mongolia, and they all got like taken to a special room. I'm curious, but I'm at the farthest away possible place from where the baggage claim is. Okay, I got the last ticket on the next bus, which is in 40 minutes. So I'm gonna just hang out over there. I did buy a drink just in case because it's kind of a long time. But I'm like right on the money in terms of my prediction about getting there about 8:30, 8:45. Okay, so I'm gonna line up because actually no, I'm not. There's nobody there, I just realized. Okay, that's it. I must look very helpful. All the French people in Tokyo were asking me directions, and I figured it out. After people ask me if I speak English in Japan, I'm like, no. But yeah, some lady in the front of mine, like 8 people in front of me, like dead looked me in the face. It was like, are you Korean? In Korean. I was like, oh, I don't really want to deal with anyone, so I said, no, I'm American. And then I probably could have answered a question, but I like didn't want to interact. But also there were like so many Koreans in front of me. But she hit the wrong button. So she wanted to pay by cash, but she pushed the credit card button. So I think she could have just been back, but I didn't want to help her, basically. And then the Korean guy in front of me was like, go to the ticketing booth, they'll help you. Me tracking my expenses today. So number one, would not recommend that sushi place. If it was not clear, it was not the best quality. I kind of could taste it. I kind of could taste that the textures are a bit off. Would not recommend. It's just like in a very touristy area. That was probably my downfall. But I also felt like because the line was so long. Anyway, that's water under the bridge. I can't change what happened. So would not recommend that. And then I spent like $60 at Don Quijote. And then I also, so the subway ticket was 700 yen. and then I was able to just top it up with extra 1,200. So I kind of like got my money's worth out of the day pass anyway, because I think I spent about maybe 800 yen total, and then also with like the 1,200 that I had to top up for the airport thing. Also, I probably should start queuing. There's people queuing. And then when I got here, I just bought the bus ticket, which was about $12 US. It was 18,000 won. And then I bought a Jeju orange juice it's in my backpack, and that one was 2,000 won. Also, I don't know if you heard any of what happened in the airport. So actually, like when I left Japan a while ago, maybe like 15 years ago, to come back to Korea after kind of doing some stuff in Kobe for a while, I had food poisoning the day before I went on my flight. So I like spent the entire day throwing up. And the best part though is that the flight is so short, so it's really mind over matter at that point, because it's only like a 2 hour, maybe 2 hour, 20-minute flight. I was just like, okay, I can taste pennies, so I know that this is food poisoning. I need to get it out of my system, so I just willed myself in that bathroom. But the worst part was the lounge didn't have a bathroom. So you have to like go out by the McDonald's, and you have to like pass all these people queuing to go into 7-Eleven for some reason the last minute before they get on their flight and buy like a shit ton of food. A crap ton of food. And when I left the lounge, it smelled like sewer, which was like not helping the cause. So I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go. But yeah, it was a very clean bathroom, and I left it very clean. I did not miss. He messaged me and says, wanted to know if I wanted a beer. I said, I don't want a beer, but I'll buy a water, because I was also like, the thing's probably closed, so we can probably go to the convenience store and I can just like get a juice or something, because I did not sleep well at all last night. And again, there was no circulation. It's crazy because the hotel I was staying in doesn't even have a roof. It was the craziest part. I don't think it has a roof in the hallway area, but the hallway was so much cooler than in my room. Okay, I got a queue. There's like so many people now.
Station Samjang Hotel. Stop is Shunchuanmung Station Ramada Seoul Hotel. The next stop is Bonggunsa Station Intercontinental Seoul Coex. Stop is Bonggunsa Station Intercontinental Seoul Coex. The next stop is Samjang Station Grand Intercontinental Seoul Parnas.
I forgot Korea doesn't have crosswalks. But luckily I saw an elevator here, and there's an elevator across the street where I need to go. This was so difficult to try and figure out, because instead of going like that. Okay, I've made it. Let me quickly show you the Airbnb before I unpack and stuff. I'm gonna go out and meet my friend, but I have to pee, but let me show you everything before I mess it up. So this is a pretty standard office towel, but it's like pretty good. And it smells a little funky, but it's not like anything bad. Oh, there is the washer. Great. I'm gonna need to do laundry. This is the bathroom, so it's got a bidet. Not sure if I'm gonna be using that. And then it has a sink area, odd stuff there, but shower, place to dry stuff, that's good. Ew, somebody leave that, gross. Not gonna be using that for sure. And then over here is the kitchen area, so I'm putting my slippers on. And kitchen area has a stovetop, microwave, great. Over here has some sterilization, some Febreze, Snuggle or whatever. Fridge. It's a pretty big fridge actually for Korea. Somebody left some food up there. And little area to get ready. More area to get ready, a kettle. And it has a TV with, I don't know what this is, but then it has a bed. Let's see. It's not too bad. It's a little hard. And then like a sectional and a fold out futon. And this is actually a pretty decent location. Again, it's not super touristy, but this is like definitely someplace you could live in. And then more blankets and such. If you had up to 3 people, you could fit in here. According to the posting. And a vacuum. Okay, so I'm gonna go out and meet my friend now. I look terrible, but it's been a rough day. It's about 9:30, so I'm a little bit later than I had thought originally, but we're gonna meet up and chat because we haven't seen each other in a while. The Gongcha's open still, I think. Just kidding, it's only open until 10, but they do have food. get that fake dinosaur. Okay, maybe chips. There's some new flavors. I think the trending flavor potato chips is mayonnaise. Decided on locals barbecue on a Powerade dinner of champions. Hey, let me know it's 1 + 1, so I'll get the other flavor. We got what we came for. She got a fruity beer, I got a Powerade, and I got 2 chips because it was 1 + 1. So I got the mac and cheese and the Korean spicy sauce flavor. I'm feeling self-conscious. Okay, so in retrospect, these flavors were not the best for my current situation, but the cheese one definitely not. So I'm gonna do the Korean spicy hot sauce. That's a big chip. It smells kind of interesting. It smells like vitamins. It smells like the Cheetos, the Korean Cheetos. It's actually not bad. I don't know how to describe it. I'll come back in a bit. It tastes like something. It's spicy, a little sweet, so maybe like brown sugar, maybe? Kind of like a brown sugar molasses barbecue sauce with smoky flavor. I don't know what makes it Korean spicy though. By the way, this is like the most stocked location of CU I've ever been in. Look at all of the liquor. I'm kind of interested in this Gorilla Brewing. Okay, it's about midnight, so I'm going back home, but I'm getting absolutely obliterated by mosquitoes today. My ankles are so bit. There's a Pear Spaghetti Bagel Lab. Okay, this is like right underneath my Airbnb, so I'm gonna jump in to grab something just in case I wake up in the middle of the night. Oh, I missed out on grabbing from the other one. The other one was so good. This one is not as stocked at all. Terrible angle. I literally haven't even thought about unpacking. Also, I am eaten alive. Thank God I have hydrocortisone somewhere. But mini, like, convenience store haul. Got a water, of course, and then I also just bought that convenience store downstairs. Wasn't as good. The one that my friend and I were in, the first, was like the best convenience store I've ever been in my life. So I might actually go back there because it's like literally in between her Airbnb and my Airbnb. But they only really had not that many options. So I got this. I was looking at all of like the bentos or whatever, the doshirak, but they were all ham-based or else some sort of fish, and I don't really want to put a doshirak from the convenience store in my belly. That is microwaved fish right now, considering my afternoon. These chips are actually pretty good. As you know, I've been belly aching about how my swing chips are no longer available, the chicken ones. These are like pretty okay. We'll be giving these mac and cheese flavor ones a go later. And then got this Powerade. I will not get this again because it's I didn't realize that it was like lower calorie one. I wanted like full sugar, and it has like that weird aftertaste. I also think it's supposed to taste like dragon fruit, so it's like very artificial flavor. But yeah, that is everything. I need to figure out how to turn on that air con. Where is the remote? Ah, I'm so itchy. Okay, found the remote. So I'm gonna at least turn on the because I don't really want it blowing right on me. See, it's like literally right over the bed. I might just turn it on the function for making a dehumidifier in here because I don't really want to have it blowing fully on me. So if you see this, it says J-soup, and that means dehumidifier. I do not want it as 20 degrees though. There, 23 sounds reasonable. I also think I figured out what it smells like in here. It kind of smells like sweet pickles, you know, the ones that are like making a relish. Okay, I need to change because I need to put hydrocortisone on, but I need to find it in that suitcase. I think for tonight, I'm going to just leave it as it is. And my suitcase is open. I just haven't unpacked anything. I would say this is not the cleanest, so I will probably clean tomorrow, just because I don't think it's worth messaging the host because I'm going to get a bad review if I message and complain about it being not very clean. It's just like everything has like a little bit of some stuff noticeably on it, especially in the bathroom, and that kind of grosses me out. So I'm going to put my stuff away in the fridge, but this was a very fun and exciting travel day. Got done some things I didn't ever think I would be doing again, aka throwing up in a airport bathroom, and not because I got you know, travel sick, but again, that CU was so good. If that's the only thing you take away from this video, that CU was the best. The other thing I would say is literally trust your gut. If it's an all-you-can-eat sushi buffet, don't go there and order a la carte. It's not going to be a good plan. Anyway, go do my skincare, and I'll talk to you in the morning. It'll be, I don't know, Wednesday, I think? It'll be Wednesday. I think today's already Wednesday because I think it just turned midnight. So talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Or today.